Good day, grade 10 learners. Today we will be studying a very interesting topic. Are you ready? Let's begin. Secondary sex characteristics are changes in boys and girls during adolescence or puberty. Can you still recall those changes that happen to your body? The secondary sex characteristics of boys are different from girls. For girls, these are the changes that occur. Matured ovaries start to release a mature ovum. Ovulation and menstruation initiate. Rounded hips and breast development. Growth of pubic hair and underarm hair. Mammary gland enlargement. I came across with this meme on Facebook, and I know girls can relate to these emojis every time they are given these supplements to take. Do you know what are these? Yes, these are iron supplements. What is the purpose of these supplements? Why only girls are given? Iron has a symbol of Fe and is considered as an essential element for all life forms. Humans need 10 to 18 milligrams of iron each day. It is found in meat, wholemeal products, and vegetables, and is available also as dietary supplement. One frequently used form of iron in supplements is ferrous sulfate with a formula of FeSO4. Women or girls need more iron than men to make up for the amount of iron we lose during menstrual period. Taking iron may be an effective intervention for reducing anemia and improving hemoglobin. When taken at the recommended daily allowance, iron has little or no adverse effects. But in high doses, iron causes serious toxicities and can cause acute liver damage. One of the secondary sex characteristics for girls is the onset of menstruation. Menstrual cycle refers to the natural changes that occur in the female reproductive system each month during the reproductive years. It is necessary for the production of egg cells and the preparation of the uterus for pregnancy. It involves changes in both the ovaries and uterus and is controlled by hormones. These hormones are the ovarian hormones, which include estrogen and progesterone. The pituitary hormones, which include the follicle-stimulating hormone or FSH and LH or the luteinizing hormone. The menstrual cycle is controlled by negative and positive feedback mechanisms of ovarian and pituitary hormones, which you had learned from previous activity. Menstrual cycle has an average of 28 days. Some girls may have it for 21 days, others 35 days. The first menstrual period occurs around 12 or 13 years of age and is known as menarche. On the other hand, menopause is the end of menstrual cycles. The average menopause is 52 years, but normally at any age between 45 to 55 years of age. There are 4 key events that comprise a typical menstrual cycle. The 4 key events or phases are follicular, ovulation, luteal, and menstrual. The follicular phase starts on the first day of menstruation and ends with ovulation. The pituitary gland in the brain releases follicle-stimulating hormone or FSH. FSH will stimulate the production and development of follicles in the ovary. 5 to 20 follicles are produced. Each follicle houses an immature egg. Usually, only one follicle will mature into an egg. This follicle will produce estrogen, which will inhibit FSH secretion to prevent other follicles from growing. This is an example of a negative feedback. Estrogen will stimulate the thickening of the lining of the uterus for possible pregnancy. As you can see in the chart, as the estrogen increases, the endometrium or lining is also getting thick. Midway through the cycle or at day 14, the estrogen will stimulate the pituitary gland to secrete luteinizing hormone. This is known as the positive feedback. As you can see in the chart, during ovulation period, there is an increase in the luteinizing hormone. The surge of luteinizing hormone will cause the mature follicle to rupture and release an egg. The egg will move into the fallopian tube, and the lifespan of the egg is only 24 hours. Unless it meets a sperm during this time, it will die. Luteal phase takes place between day 15 to 28. The ruptured follicle stays on the surface of the ovary and will transform into a structure known as corpus luteum. Corpus luteum will secrete high level of progesterone and lower level of estrogen as seen on the chart. Combination of estrogen and progesterone will maintain the thickening of the uterus in preparation for pregnancy. It will also inhibit the secretion of follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, preventing any follicles from developing. If fertilization occurs, developing embryo will implant into the lining of the uterus and will release a hormone to sustain the corpus luteum. If no fertilization occurs, corpus luteum will degenerate around day 22. Estrogen and progesterone levels will drop. The lining of the uterus will fall away and will be eliminated from the body as menstrual blood. Estrogen and progesterone are too low to inhibit the pituitary gland from releasing hormones. So the pituitary gland will release follicle-stimulating hormone and a new cycle begins. So those are the 4 key phases of menstrual cycle. Let us try to answer the sample situation given. May has a regular menstrual cycle. If her first day of period came on February 14, 2021, determine her ovulation day and her next period. Time is up. Since February 14 was her first day of cycle, on the 14th day, she will ovulate, and that is February 27, 2021. If no pregnancy occurs 14 days after, on March 13, 2021, her new cycle will begin. DepEd has this program that promotes correct hygiene and sanitation. This is called as School-Based Management Wash in School or SBM WINS. In terms of hygiene, schools should have accessible sanitary pads. There is also an information on proper disposal of sanitary pads in the girls' toilet. Information and advocacy materials on menstrual hygiene management are also available. There should also be a rest space or a changing room for menstrual hygiene management that is secure, private, and comfortable. Remember, girls, that women and our bodies are unique. Menstrual cycles can occur at different times in a month. Ovulation may come at various points in the cycle, and some periods may last longer than others. Variations between periods are normal. Appreciating differences and learning this monthly process can empower women, giving them us the tools to understand and take charge of our own bodies. For MDL print students, this presentation will be printed and distributed to you together with the learner's activity sheet. For MDL digital students, this presentation will be uploaded to our FB group page. I hope you learned something new today. See you next time. Thank you.